Hey everybody, this is Julie from Diamond Cloud Studio and welcome to my new YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping in today. I've got another little art haul to share with you. If you remember my last haul, I think it's my last one, I got a pack of these. I think it was a pack of 5 and I bought them on Amazon and they were like $16. Why I thought that was a good deal at the time, I don't know, but I sent those back. And I went to Hobby Lobby and just bought 2 for $1.99 each. I didn't really need 5. And this is much cheaper. So this is kind of a redo buy. And then, let's see, I wanted to give an update on one of the other things that I bought and returned to Amazon, and that was my Apple AirPods 4. I used them for about a week. I know this has nothing to do with art, except, well, I listen to music when I do art, so it kind of does. I couldn't get used to, I didn't like the way they fit in my ear. They're bigger than the 2s or the first generation. And the reason I got them for a couple of reasons. One was that if you start talking to somebody, it quiets the music, so you don't have to take your earpod out of your ear, which I thought was genius. Well, not so much if you're somebody who listens to music and sings along, because every time I'd start to sing, my music would go way, way, way down. Plus, I'm also an avid talker to myself while I'm doing, especially doing creative stuff. So it just didn't work for me. So I sent them back, and I was actually really excited about the fact that I sent them back because I paid $180, and that was like $10 off. But then after I sent them back, and I was totally happy with my decision, I'm just going to use my other ones, my 2s, until they don't work any longer. And then hopefully, you don't have to buy the ones with all the bells and whistles. So I'd probably just get the other ones, which I think are about $129 maybe. But anyway, about a week after I returned them, Amazon had a deal for $100 on those. So I was really glad that I didn't end up keeping them, but you know what? Those were probably not the ones with all the bells and whistles. So that was probably the $129 ones, now that I think of it. But anyway, just wanted to let you know I returned them. They're very nice. They just, I just decided it wasn't worth it for the money. You can turn those special things off, like the music going soft, but that was the whole reason why I bought them. So it would be silly. So anyway, just wanted to point those 2 things out. Let's see. Next, I went to Michael's with my daughter last week, and we were looking around, and I collect these multicolored pens, and they had new ones in for the spring, and I could not resist. So I got this one, and it has a little heart, jeez, has a little flower smiley face on it. And then this one has flowers, which you think the flower charm would be on that one, but this one has a love charm, very 60s. So anyway, these are really cute. I saved the tags because I wanted to tell you the price, but I don't know where they are now. They were $1.99, I think, or maybe $2.99. No, I don't know. $2.49. I can't remember. Sorry, guys. Okay, then let's see. We went to Target, and I got these, and I've been looking for these, and I didn't even see them. It looked like one solid thing, but my daughter said, no, that's the right ones. These were $2.19 at Target. There's 32 of them. I got them for stenciling. My sister-in-law was up a couple of weeks ago, and she brought me tons of stencils from her massive collection to play with. And so I have a stencil brush, and I also have some foam little brushes. Neither one of those are really working as good as I want them to. I'm getting bleed through, even though I'm taping the stencil down. So I wanted to try these. And I thought for that price, won't hurt to try them. I can always use them for something else, just for blending, if I don't use them for the stencils. So I got those. I've been wanting one of those, I think they're called pucks, and they're on Amazon. You get 2 for like $10, and they're to put in the bottom of your water container to clean your brushes on. Well, they're like bright neon green and blue, and I didn't really like those colors. Plus I didn't need 2, and I didn't really want to spend $10. Well, when I was in Hobby Lobby, I found this, and this was in the kitchen stuff as a scrubber. $2.29. It is a little bit too big for my biggest water jar, so I'm just going to cut this outside edge off, and then I can see how that works. And I didn't have to spend $10. Okay, next on my list is this label printer. I got this on Amazon. I had been wanting one for a long time, but there was just much more money than I wanted to spend. And so is this one, except this was $29.99, I think. And they had a coupon for $13 off. Then plus I had some credit card points. So I got this at a very reasonable price. It was like, I was supposed to have that written down too, so I could tell you what it was, but it was around $13 maybe. I haven't even taken the plastic off. I haven't tried it yet. You have to download an app, so I haven't done that yet. So I can't tell you how it works or anything, but it's just this mint green color that had the $13 off, which I would have rather had the pink one, but I would rather have the $13 in my pocket than a pink one. Plus, this is a pretty color. I specifically got this for labels for my plastic containers that hold all my rubber stamps, and for my water palettes that do not have, I have some that are just blank on the outside, and I want to label what's inside those. So that's why I got it. It comes with a bunch of labels. I doubt I will ever, I was going to see if I can figure out how you pop it open, because I did open it before. There we go. And these are just white labels. And, oh, here's a sample so you kind of see how big they are. I think they're perfect size. They're small. I want small things. And I think there's 80. I'll probably never have to buy a refill. So, you know, I don't really know how much stuff I will have to label. But anyway, I need to get this out and going to make sure it works, so that I'm inside my return area in case it doesn't work. But I have another printer by this company, and they're phenomenal. I have a little, oh, it comes with it comes with an instruction manual too, in English. So that's good. I have another little printer by these guys, but it does like a 2x3, kind of like the mini Instax size. So I just wanted the label one. So I got that just because it was a great deal. I would not spend, maybe it was $24.99. I wouldn't spend that much on this, but $13 off, yeah, good deal. Okay, I have one more thing to show you, but I have to put you on pause for a minute, so I'll be right back. Okay, this is the last thing that I have to share with you. I had a label maker back when I lived in Iowa 10 years ago, and I ended up selling it or giving it away when I moved because I just didn't feel like it was something I had to take with me. And ever since then, I have regretted it. So I finally bought a new one. I got this on Amazon for $19.99. It's super lightweight. My other one was so heavy. And there's the brand. I'm not going to try to pronounce it. I'm not sure. Anyway, super lightweight. I've already used this, so I can say it works fabulously. I would recommend it 100%. And so I'm going to move this out of the way, and then I'll show you what I've done with it. I tried to do a video of me actually using it, and it was so slow and boring. So I'm not going to share that. And it doesn't hardly make any noise. You wouldn't even know the thing was on. Okay, so the real reason, or the biggest reason I got it, was to laminate all my paint palette swatches. First, I didn't think I wanted to laminate them because it does, you know, it makes them shiny. So maybe not the best for taking photographs or videos, but because of my arthritis and it takes me a long time to do my swatches, I can't just say, well, if they get all messed up, I'll just make a new one. I mean, I want to use my hands for actually doing art than just that kind of stuff. So I decided to get it. Now it came with, I'll show you these real quick. It came with a bunch of different sizes. Came with some of these, and then this size, which is kind of, I think, a 5x7. And then a bunch of the full size 8.5 by 11. I don't even know if I'll have to buy any more paper, plastic. I think I have enough to do everything I need. So unless I find some other uses for the laminator, I will just save it for when I have new swatch cards to make. I want to make swatch cards for my colored pencils, for my crayons. So I probably will have to buy some more paper. I love this because it's very thin. So you can get different thicknesses. So I would definitely recommend the thin just for fitting these back into your palette. Now I had already made all these before I decided to laminate them. So I would suggest making them, you know, I made them just to fit. Like here we go. I'll show you this here. This is my Prima marketing ones. And I made this. Well, actually, this one's got plenty of room. Actually, I think I cut this down. I think this fit just like perfectly. I had it tight. Well, if you know anything about laminators, you have to leave a little edge around it. And so it makes this bigger. So there are ones that it wasn't going to fit. So luckily, I could cut these down without cutting any of the color off. Some of the other ones I kind of had to cut into the color. So that's a consideration. Before you actually do your palette, make it a little bit smaller to give yourself the extra space you need for the plastic. And then I wished I would have written on the back before I laminated it what you know, what brand it was. Like these are the Prima, and they're the classics and the tropicals. I wish I would have wrote it on the back. Not that I think it's a problem that I'm going to not know where it goes, because I'm just going to keep it in here. But hindsight, I wish I would have done that. So that fits perfect. I just brought a few over to show you putting them in. This is my Arteza set. And is this the one? Well, I'll show you a better example, but if you cut it too close, it ends up splitting. So this one is a double one, and I think it needed even extra space around it because the paper is extra thick. But since I already done the swatches, oh, look at that. This one doesn't even fit. No. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, there. Okay, I can snap it in. Yeah, that's probably going to end up coming apart over time. So what I will do is I will just put a piece of Scotch tape on the edge. But so let's see. No, it goes this way. So this, I already showed this. I think I have a video about these, or if not, I will have. I think I already did the video. Anyway, I did it on white paper, and then on the other side, I did it all in black. So yeah, so that's what I mean about too big. Actually, I'll probably just sit it here and see if it works better. Nope, doesn't want to close. All right, so I'm gonna have to just put it in there like that. That's fine. I don't need to look on the black side probably that much anyway. So, okay, that one works. Oops. Oh, kind of making it hard to close. Live and learn. Okay, so what other ones do I have to show you? I just pulled out just a couple to give you some examples. I still have swatches to do for 3 other watercolor palettes, but I just haven't gotten to those yet. Here's the one I'll show you. This is also a thick one. So I think it has something to do with, if it's thick, you need to leave a lot more edge. And this one's just coming up. So, but it's also taking some of the paint up with it. I was gonna just peel it off and redo it and leave a bigger edge, but I think I'm just gonna Scotch tape it down. Because this is one that's folded in half, plus I don't think it'll fit in the palette, which I didn't bring over, if I make it wider. Because this is a swatch card that they made with the paint, so it's probably made to fit pretty nice and snug inside the, I think it's a plastic palette. So I'll probably just tape that. All right, so here is one. This one's very simple. I had done this a long time ago. I thought about redoing it because there's a little paint splotch there. I could have made my circles a little bigger, but I just decided I didn't want to spend the time with my hands doing it over again. This one fits great. Look at that, perfect. Except I could have made this so these fit exactly in there, but I did not. If I didn't have a problem with my hands, I would definitely redo this. I would have redone it before I laminated it, but I just want to save my hands for other things. So this is one of my favorite new palettes that I have. It's Jack Richardson. And they're semi-moist watercolors. I got these on Amazon. They run about $10. They're fabulous. Absolutely love these. And they're 2 layers. I've just been having so much fun with them. And when I did my swatch card, just for fun, I decided to put the paintbrush that is in here. So I sketched out the paintbrush. It's super wonky. My circles are all different sizes. And this one's even worse. This is a 2nd layer. And I thought about, oh, I should redo these. And I'm like, no, it's just cute and fun. So I'm leaving this as is. And does it fit in there? Yes, it does. Does it close? Yes, it does. So there you go. So I'll show you a few. I'll show you the other ones that I've laminated. Hopefully there's not too much glare. The sun isn't out today, so I think that's in my favor. This is Amy Tangerine. This is Kiritaki Travel Set. This is the Van Gogh Nature Set, which also is a really tight fit. And then I did another color thing on the back with the names, and that came out really messy. This is my DDD Praise, and I love these watercolors. Also, I got these on AliExpress. This is a Michaels set of shimmery pastels. And then this is my TBC set of watercolors that I got on Amazon that I really like. So just thought I'd share that with, oh, I got one more. This one's my favorite. This is the one I worked the hardest on. It took me 3 tries to get this right. And you'll see I had to cut off the top to get it to fit. This is my Japanese inks. And there's 2 sets. There's a more muted set and a brighter set. So, and then I actually wrote out the names. I was so proud of this swatch until I found out it didn't fit. Then I had to cut it down, but that's okay. It still looks good. So that is it for this art haul. Now I have gotten some other things that I'm not going to share because There are some things for my desk. I am looking, I have two big glass clear jars for water when I watercolor, but I want to do some watercoloring on in a video, and I thought it would be fun to have something cute to be using for my water, and also something for a palette that would be fun. That just, I don't do a lot of mixing of colors, so I don't need anything big. So I kind of went on a shopping spree. I went to Hobby Lobby, I went to Michael's, I went to Home Goods, TJ Maxx, and Marshall's because I have a birthday gift certificate from last March that I still haven't used. So I have gotten some really cute things, but I'm kind of going to leave those as surprises and just use them in my video. But I'll show you something that's on my desk already. This I already had. This is just a little jewelry trinket tray, but it's got a lot of white, and I've already used it to do some color mixing in. So that's just so much cuter than just a plain white palette. So, or mixing tray. So I picked up one other jewelry tray that's really cute that I'm gonna share. And then I got like 3 water containers to use when I do videos. So it's just something fun, cute for my desk. I saw someone who had a little porcelain bathtub as their water thing, and I thought, that's so cute, that's so unique. And when I was in Michael's, I actually found one. I don't think it was the same. This one was metal. But I was like, no, I don't want to get the same thing that someone else has. I want to get something unique for me. So I went on this big hunt. It was super fun. And so I'll be sharing that in upcoming videos. I'm going to have to start writing a list of videos I want to make because I have so many ideas. And since I finally did that first swatching video of my Tombow pens, which was very short and small, I feel like I can do more actual using my supplies and in a video. So I'm hoping to do that in upcoming weeks, months of this new year. So, I also got something else, which I'm not going to show. It's just a little white trash can. It's about this big, about that big around, for under this desk. I have a big one for my other desk, but this is where I'm doing all my filming and doing my watercolor. So I just needed a small little trash can. I picked one up at Walmart. It was like $4.98. So that was the other thing I bought. So that'll be it for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and week. We're getting lots more snow, and it's very cold here in New Hampshire. So it's a lot like Iowa, which is so unusual for New Hampshire. We usually have pretty warm winters. Nights down in the low 30s, high 20s, days in the 40s. It's been down in the single digits here. Usually, and it's been windy, so it's been really cold, 20s during the day for a high. I usually hear, no matter how much snow we get, the streets are clean the next day, everything's melted, and our snow has just stayed and stayed and stayed. So it's a very different winter here. Anyway, that was probably much more information than you wanted to know about my weather. So I will sign off and say, see you later. Thanks so much for stopping by. Love you guys.